State of Decay 2 released a big update this past March 13th called the Juggernaut Edition. And what this does is affects how the game runs, optimization issues on PC as well as consoles, and changes the price point. It is now $30 if you don't own the game for everything, or if you own it, everything is included after you reinstall the game with the Juggernaut Edition. Only thing added otherwise is the Providence Ridge map and heavy melee weapons with this, along with various patches. But if you have played the game before and all the DLC, that is the only difference you'll notice in terms of content. Instead, it's more so optimization, how the game runs, and if you're a PC gamer, I've had commentators here mention they can't even run like the DLC Heartland on their PC. So I checked this out, playing it on my own PC, and now it works. It is on Game Pass through Xbox One and PC. When you play the regular State of Decay 2, it will tell you what the update is and what is included. But if you try to play the game, you can't play that fourth Providence Ridge map. So you got to uninstall it and then reinstall it. Here's Providence Ridge. This is the new map. They're going with a more forested type of a theme. In comparison to the other ones, it's a little rocky, not too bad, but more hills, trees, and I don't find traversal that difficult. Instead, it's more that there's less buildings to search overall. So when I was playing Nightmare mode, I found I had to have a wider search earlier on to find some of that materials. That's more so the challenge and kind of what they're going for here. So the map is new, there's new buildings, you have the forested theme, and buildings are spaced out more, like you have the small areas. There still is like a downtown, but you're not going to notice a huge difference unless you play Nightmare Zone in comparison to the other maps. So I mean, if you're just jumping into it for the map, it's fun kind of to play out, check out, but it's not going to give a whole lot of longevity with that alone. Graphically, more of an improvement though. Everything looks a lot cleaner, and with this map in particular, like with the trees, with the shadows, you see kind of the ebb and flow depending on the time of day, and then the base going to the over map, seeing that like they kind of went with a little bit different of a style with the Providence Ridge map, and some changes with the colors. You have this kind of light blue showing your objectives, and some other like little things like that. Some quality of life improvements here, though, too, especially if you haven't played the game in a while like I haven't. One is the costumes. Now, when you search a building, some of the stuff will be like long sleeve shirts, it could be pants, it could be a hat. This doesn't take up an inventory slot in your backpack. It goes directly to your base, and you can dress up your character later. But some gameplay-wise, too. The biggest one was I noticed with the trunk now, you don't have to move everything over to the trunk to put it into your base. You can do it directly from your inventory. This took me a while. I kept going back and forth to it like a couple times when I was scavenging, but this makes it a lot quicker when you're jumping over. Everything feels faster though, stopping by a base, and especially with this map because there's less resources to scavenge for. I tested the multiplayer performance by playing Daybreak. As I mentioned in my review, this is the mode that taxes the game the most in terms of the game itself for performance and then online connectivity. This is a lot better. I tested this on my OG Xbox One console and PC. It's really smooth on PC. There's some jank things like when you're trying to climb, but in terms of like the combat, when you're throwing something, when you're shooting, there isn't that slowdown like you have with Xbox One, the original one. On my Xbox One, however, not good. It still is as bad or possibly even worse. So a factor is if you're playing multiplayer, whether it's, Daybreak or online, which is the point of this, have a Xbox One S, Xbox One X, or a decent PC when you're playing this. But this is a lot better. So this is a success, I would say, in terms of the game re-releasing in this form, and for PC especially, where there's been issues of the game running at all. If you're looking to get this for more content, or you want to play online and have a crappier PC, original Xbox One, then I wouldn't bother. There's not much there, and it doesn't run well on either of those two type of systems. However, if you are getting it for online multiplayer and have a decent enough PC or an Xbox One S, Xbox One X, then it is worth it, as it does run well there, and especially for the PC group that's been having issues just playing the game, and there's nothing game breaking. It amounts to just having to restart the game. Last group is if you've never played the game, it's worth it for $30, or doing it through Xbox Game Pass. It depends how interested you are. If you're not too interested, then stick with Game Pass. If you like this video, please give a like, subscribe if you really liked it. If you're picking this up through Game Pass on Xbox One or PC, please check out the link below, and I will see you next time.